fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Iniesta. Drogba, big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Sola! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Botafogo looking to pass their way through.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Pirlo. And here's Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's played through for him. Oh, easy pickings there. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Guti. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Stood up well to him there. Probing pass. Nedved. Iniesta. And the shot! Goal! Botafogo!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack too.
Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pele looks to get on the end of this. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rummenigge. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Toure attempts a clear, and the volley. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Zola with the short one. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's quick to snatch it back. Maicon gets into a good position. And he's taking no chances there. Pele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
It's Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to...
Real chance! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter.
A header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's a searching pass. Deftly away. And it's Iniesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Khan is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Maicon is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Maicon receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. He's having a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Drogba. Nedved has found the net here, of course. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Pirlo. Iniesta. And he's only too happy to take that back. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's had a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And again they hit the front. That was a given, it always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Botafogo go into the lead. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Camisa 7, camisa 14, camisa 9, camisa 17.
Pull it. Now it's Eto, crossed into the middle. Corner then. He gets big. Just off target.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Cruyff. Serginho makes the interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the counter is on. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here. Goes for the shot! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Camisa 24. Sai para a
Pullet
entrada do
tries to
jogador.
clear.
Camisa 20.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. And he It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good alertness. Now it's Cruyff. Serginho. It's run loose here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pings it across. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Pelé. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Played into space. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. He's on it. Can he get away? Here it is, crossed in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now then, this man, he rises! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bale. Great vision. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, it's Rijkaard, and it's Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. And the finish! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Some really good ball movement. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is... shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out wide. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yaya Toure. Back into the middle. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Foot in. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi chasing after it. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. It's a searching pass. Fired deep to... big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maicon. Pirlo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Yaya Toure. Nedved. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. He's on it, big chance! No, that's been intercepted. That's headed upfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to make the challenge. Nedved. Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Rijkaard. And it's Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Almost an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far. No way through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Zanetti, out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge might just make this. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yellow or red? It is red. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 99.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Numero
benches.
22. Numero 11. Ibrahimovic. Numero 19. Bale. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Milan
Ecco,
perhaps
il
contemplating
numero
their next
10,
change here.
Il numero 14.
Passes
Il
coming off in
numero
quick
6,
succession here.
Iniesta. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And he plays one through. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff quietly revving up. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. He's in a great position. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Milan have a free kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Gullit taking charge of the dead ball. Decent hit from there. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's been played through. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raphael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Pelé. Gullit. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o. Varane deals with that comfortably. Varane clears. And that will be the final act. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.